It's here. So, I finally got the Strandberg Sälen Jazz. I've had it for about a week, but I haven't been able to play with it that much. But I'm going to be away from it for a couple of weeks, so before that I wanted to make a video talking about my first impressions so far. For a little bit of context, this is my first headless, my first multi-scale guitar, my first Strandberg, so very different from what I'm used to, but at the same time it feels great. So yeah, I'm just gonna play a little bit, and then as the thoughts come I will just stop and talk a little bit about how I feel about the guitar so far. So far the experience has been really interesting. I mean, it's obviously completely different from a lot of stuff that I'm used to, but at the same time it's not that different. Like, the thing that everybody says about the fan frets is that if you look at it, it looks weird. If you don't look at it, then it feels normal. That has totally been my experience. Talking about the frets, they are stainless steel, they feel great. I guess they feel like smoother. The neck is the asymmetrical one. Again, very different, but also very comfortable. The thumb feels maybe more stable, having those sharp edges. I really love this. I'm super comfortable just playing in the classical position. You could be playing like this, but I don't know, to me this just feels way more ergonomic. The tuners, I'm really still getting used to it. It feels really weird to have to plug and then tune here. Also, they're pretty stiff, which is kind of nice because it doesn't feel like they're gonna move. But at the same time, sometimes I'm running into like turning it and then going a little bit too high or too low depending on which direction I'm going. Another thing, yeah, you pretty much need to use a straight cable. Overall, I like the way the guitar is set up from the factory. The action might be a little bit too low for me. I like to dig in a little bit, and right now the open E string, the lowest one, has a little bit of buzz. It sounds very different from my other guitars in ways that I can't totally explain. Like, I'm somebody who usually thinks basically the sound of the guitar is just the strings, the pick, the pickups, and the scale length, and that's about it. This sounds like what people describe when they're talking about semi-hollow. So although I don't want to think that that's what it is, I don't know why it sounds the way it sounds. The second position is both pickups in single coil mode. I really like that position on my Ibanez. On the Strandberg, I'm not sure. So that's second position compared to third. I don't know, I guess maybe it sounds less like a telly and almost more like an acoustic. The fourth position is just the middle pickup as a single coil. I don't know. I thought maybe they would figure something out so that even though it was split, I wouldn't get any hum. The hum is there. So, like that's, as a humbucker, this is a single coil. Not horrible, but I'm not used to single coils, so it's kind of annoying. I don't know how much I will use it. Aesthetically, this might be controversial. I don't know, maybe you don't like headless guitars. I think this just looks amazing. I mean, from the first time I saw it on the website when they announced it, I feel like I just have to buy this guitar. It feels like my guitar. It feels like what I wanted my guitar to look like for a really long time. I guess I'm not crazy about how the pickups shine. So who knows, maybe someday I'll put some covers on it. The pickguard, some people were disappointed when it was announced that it was plastic. It's a nice plastic, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know, it's like a nice, matte, thick piece of plastic. I don't feel like it feels cheap at all. Overall, I'm super, super happy with the guitar. It's way more than what I expected. I knew I was gonna like it, but it felt like my guitar so quickly in a way that I don't feel like it has happened with other guitars.